Hello, everyone on the Vengeance official YouTube channel. Um, I don't post vlog stuff very often, but boy, do I! It's like super dark. You got no good lighting. I'm lying down right now, and I'm actually editing uh, part 2, chapter 11 for the audiobook. Trying to get these out, but boy, let me tell you, it's a lot of work. I've been complaining about how much work it is, like on my main channel and stuff, just not complaining but explaining how much effort it is, how much effort it takes. And right now, oh man, like I'm over here.
Panting lowly, I raised my head as much as I could, but my neck was stiff. I made slow paces around.
Just droning, listening to myself, exhausting. And there's a lot of small edits, like a lot of lip smacks and shit like that. Taking a breath before speaking because I record most of these in the morning after I've been awake for only about an hour, so my throat is always very like, and I get cotton mouth a whole lot. Like all that's in me when I record these for most of the time for the most part, is a Red Bull. So it's like I'm always just trying to record these in the morning. But so I'm working on that, and excuse me, sorry. So I wanted to give you guys a quick little thing saying if you want, there's three ways you can support the audiobooks, right? Listening to them, giving a like to them, and letting them play all the way through, whatever, that's one way. That doesn't monetarily support me, but it is just overall good, obviously. Um, Another way is through the Spotify app where I primarily upload because I use Spotify and that's just like a feed I'm comfortable with. Going through there and like rating the audiobook like podcast channel profile upload whatever, rating that 5 stars will help out a lot. um, and also ultimately through the Spotify application, through like I'm very messy right now. I'm sorry. I think I shut down for the rest of the night and I didn't plan on speaking again for the rest of the night. So now I'm suddenly speaking again and it's like my brain's trying to like reformulate how to talk. So also, like I said, I'm not on camera for this channel very much. So, and there's not like there's many people on here, but for the few people that are who don't know much about me and don't see me very often, that this is their only exposure. I get nervous. So, but yeah, the other way you can support me is directly through Patreon. Patreon does get a direct feed for all this stuff, and you also get a feed for my other stuff, but they're all organized in their own little collection, so you don't have to engage with anything you don't want to. But if you know my other channels, my singing channel, like vocal covers, my gaming channel, and everything else, my Patreon is a direct feed for all of my things and news updates whenever I can muster the time to put those together. But also, um, it's $3 a month, and you get all that stuff. You can engage with me directly. You can interact in polls that I do on occasion, and um, get behind the scenes bonus material, random stuff like that. Stuff that I usually upload regardless, but like it's like filler content, so I'm trying to not upload stuff like that to my main channels and just kind of hold that off. So yeah, that's patreon.com/Lincoln's Legion, and you can support me there for $3 a month. No obligation, just even if you just wanted to support 1 month and just kind of poke around and that's it. Whatever, hey, it's $3 and that helps me out a lot, especially because I have insurmountable debt. Still recovering from the COVID virus. I was gonna censor myself, but fuck it, COVID virus. Still recovering financially from that. It's a pit. So, and then you can also you can like I don't know how it does it, but it's through I upload through Anchor.fm, and they have a through one of the Anchor links. You can like I think it's $5. I don't set the price, but you can support. You can be like a supporter or whatever they call you on that through their link or whatever, and that does go directly to me through my. It's like a partnership, sponsorship, supporter thing, and that's like $5, and that's I prefer not that because I don't have a lot of control over that, and I don't think you get anything for it. But I don't know. I don't think you get anything for that besides just like being a supporter. So, which is cool, but like, yeah, I'm gonna. I recommend and I suggest and I acquiesce. No, acquiesce is not the right word. What am I trying to say? I implore you. I don't know how I got to acquiesce. My brain is just not there. I implore you to follow and subscribe to my Patreon for $3. That would be super sexy of you. I just why did I say that? Ugh, ugh. Don't say that. That was disgusting. Look, I've got a little pumpkin. Check that out. That's just on my nightstand for some reason. My nightstand is empty, but there's a seltzer water and a pumpkin candy. What the fuck is my life? But yeah, I would appreciate that. And if you don't, no problem at all. I upload this stuff all for free. So, but I am happy with the feedback that I'm getting on the audiobooks, though. For the few people that do interact with me and give me compliments on it, means more to me than I can explain, than I can ever express. Um, and even just putting them up on YouTube and seeing that they're actually getting a few views, like up to 10 views for a channel that has 23 subscribers and doesn't get used for anything, for an audiobook to get 10 views and a couple of thumbs up, like that's completely unexpected. That's better than my videos do my main channel most of the time, you know? So it's like, it's nice. And yes, before you ask, I am going to do all of the other books. I don't know if I'm doing Impurity and Hebeloma. I might. I'm still debating on it. I probably will, but those are not very. They're not good. Like, writing wise, like writing style. They're just very narrative and not story. I don't know how to describe it. Like, they're short stories. So they're not that deep and they're not that detailed and they're not very much of living in the moment as the other books are. They're very much a summation of the story, is what I'm trying to say. Like, we jump around the timeline of events much more rapidly and much more fervently than we do in the other books, whereas we live in the moments. So I don't know how much I probably will do them, but they're not priority. I'm finishing up book one. I'm gonna go to Transgression next, then Devil to the Damned, and then book two. And then after I do that, if I'm in the mood for doing that, I'll either get back to writing or I'll record Hebeloma and Impurity. I don't want to do Impurity because that's a lot of sexually graphic content, so that's uncomfortable. But especially just bleh. So anyways, yeah, patreon.com/lincoln's legion, Lincoln LINKINSLEGION. I would appreciate it. Thank you. And if you have any comments or suggestions, or if you just want to say something nice or mean, I guess, leave it down below. We'll see you in the comments.